Okay, hello everyone. Today we're going to do the homework, solving equations. And the idea of this homework is that we watch the video and we're going to run through these three examples here. And as I go through them, you can rewind and rewatch as many times as you want. Please take notes as I go through them and copy down the examples. And then you can use them to do the practice questions at the end. Okay, so we've got the three examples. First one is a simple equation. Second one, expanding brackets to solve an equation. And third one, constructing an equation. So, jump straight in. Number one, we have 2a plus 3 equals 17. And we have to get the a on its own. Okay, so we have to get rid of the things surrounding it. We've got 2 times a plus 3. So we have to get rid of the plus 3 first, because that's the last thing to happen to the a. You would first times by 2, then add the 3. So because it's the last thing, it's like unwrapping a present. If you put the layer on last, that's the first one you take off. So the first thing we're going to take off is this plus 3. And how do we do that? We do the opposite of what it is. So if it's a plus 3, we're going to take away 3. And whatever we've done to this side, we have to do to the other side to keep them equal. Okay, so this plus 3 and this minus 3 becomes 0, because 3 take away 3 is 0. Okay, so we get just 2a left on this side. And on this side, 17 take away 3, 14. Now, we have 2 times this number a, whatever a is. 2 times a equals 14. So because it's 2 times, we do the opposite. So we're going to divide by 2. And same on this side. So 2a divided by 2 just gives us a. Okay. And 14 divided by 2, 7. And it's simple as that. There's our answer. A equals 7. And if we like to check it, we can put it back in at the start. So 2 times a here is 14. Add 3 is 17. So yeah, our solution's correct. Okay. So the next example here, expanding brackets, a little bit more tricky, but we should be able to do it still. So the first step is to expand the brackets. So we do this 9 times b. So 9 lots of b, it's just 9b. And then we do 9 times minus 7. So it's going to be a negative times a positive, so it's going to be negative. And 7 times 9 is 63. So 9b minus 63 equals 27. Oops. Equals 27. So now it's similar to the question we had last time, so we have to get rid of this minus 63 first. So the way we're going to do that is we're going to add 63 to both sides. Because minus 63, add 63, all goes to 0. Okay, so that just leaves us with 9b on this side. And on this side, 27 add 63 gives us 90. Now, 9 times something is 90. If we divide by 9, both sides, then we get b equal to 10. And that's our solution. And if we like, we can plug it back in at the start. We get 10, take away 7 is 3. 9 times 3 is 27. So yeah, correct solution again. Okay, and the last example, constructing our own equations. So here we're going to get 2 equations because we've got 2 unknowns. So I'm going to split the page. And we'll do the small side of the rectangle first. So because it's a rectangle, we know that opposite sides are equal. So we have this 2c, and it's equal to this opposite side, so it's equal to 4c minus 2. Okay, so the way to solve equations when there's more than one unknown, so here we've got the c's on this side and the c's on this side, we need to put all of the unknowns on one side and all the numbers on the other. So because it's a larger amount of C's here, I'm going to get all the C's over onto the right hand side and the numbers on the left. So to start off with, I'm going to take away 2C from this side. And because I'm doing that, I'm going to have to do it this side as well. Okay, so 2C, take away 2C, will give us 0. And there's nothing else on that side, so we just write 0. And 4C, take away 2C, is 2C. Take away 2. So we know 2C take away 2 is 0. Now, I'm going to put the numbers on the other side. So here, add 2, because minus 2 add 2 is 0. And I have to add 2 here. So I'm going to get 2 equals 2C, and then add 0, but we don't need to write that. Now, last step, just to get C on its own, we've got 2 times C. So we're going to divide by 2, both sides. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 2C divided by 2 is 1C. So C is just equal to 1. And finally, on the other side, we've got 5D plus 6 and 3D at the top here, 3D plus 10. Opposite sides of the rectangle are equal, so they are equal. And just the same as before, I want to get all the letters on one side and all the numbers on the other. So I'm going to go the D's on the left-hand side because the biggest one's here. So I need to get rid of this 3D on this side. So I'm going to minus a 3D. So I have to do that to both sides. 5D take away 3D gives us 2D. 3D take away 3D gives us 0. Okay. And we've still got this plus 6 here. And we've still got the plus 10 here. And of course, we don't actually have to write this 0 or the plus, just 10. Okay. So now we're back to the simple equations we had at the start again. So I'm going to minus this 6 from both sides. We get 2D equal to 4. And then 2 times D is 4, so we divide by 2, both sides again. And D equals to 2. And that's our solution. So we got 1 is equal to C, or C is equal to 1, and D is equal to 2. Okay. And notice for all the examples I did, I showed all my working out. I showed what I was doing every step, so that if someone was marking my work, they could see where I went wrong. And so this is your homework now, just these 3 questions. Follow what I was doing in the examples, and hopefully you'll be able to solve them. If not, make sure you come see me before Friday, and good luck. Yeah.